Alright, so I'm underneath a 2016 Dodge Ram 1500, and I'm going to be putting on running boards. So up here, the first thing you notice, and I'm right by the tire, but I've got pre-drilled with threaded inserts inside here, and then I have two holes right down here. They are not threaded. I've got the mount, and the running board sits here where my hand is. So the mount is going to be screwed in up at the top, and then there's two bolts and nuts to go in down here to anchor it to this side. Now if I come down a little bit, there's another one right here, same thing, and then down here to the end, camera adjust the light a little bit. But I've got some right here, the pre-threaded, and then the two holes. So I've got three hangers, and I'm going to put those in. So I've got the top two bolts on, but trying to line these up to get the bolts through, I had to really lift up and push over on that, and I got a hammer that I'm going to hammer the bolt through the back side. We'll see how that does. Took a bit of lifting up and hammering. I've got them both to go through. I'm still not happy with the amount of room. It seems like the holes in these could be a little bit better to add a little more leeway. So now I've got to tighten down the bolts here, 15 foot-pounds of pressure. I got the backside bolts snugged up. I didn't torque them yet. I come over here and get these in case there need to be any play. That one. And of course, the bolts are 1 millimeter bigger. I should say the nuts are 1 millimeter bigger than the bolts, so I had to get another socket. These are a 13, whereas the other side on the top are a 12. So these little bolts they give you that go on the bottom, if they don't screw in all the way, you can use an 11 millimeter open end wrench. Or maybe even a 10, but you can use that to hold it as you're tightening. So these are torqued at 15 foot-pounds. Now I got to do the back. Alright, so the second round I put these in first and got them seated, and then put those in. That'll make it much easier. I didn't have to struggle like I did with the other one. It's definitely the trick. Bottom first and then top. Save yourself a lot of swearing and headaches. And let me get these torqued down. Alright, got all three of them on, torqued down, and we'll see if we get the running board and take a look at that. Alright, for this we'll be able to leave the outside bolts on but unscrewed a bit, the washer, so we can just slide that right through here, but the inside is going to have to come off, which means that bolt's just going to be wandering around in there, but it looks like it's square enough to where it should stay. And if need be, a screwdriver to push it whichever way you need it to go. Alright, let's see if I can get that on. Alright, that's in there. That's in there. That's in there. So bring it out a little bit. And then up underneath. It helps better if you don't have a magnetized screwdriver. Not as horrible as I expected. Not really bad at all. I shouldn't say horrible. And last one over here. All the way down at the end. Finger won't quite fit. There we go. All right. So that walks you through what it takes to install these Yatimotor. Now all I'm going to do is just kind of make sure I'm straight going back, find a snug place in there to put that where I like those boards at, and then tighten them up. Not a bad job. The other side will go quicker now that I know to get those bottom bolts on first. So there you have it. Good luck.